Okay, change of plans here. I decided to head over to St. Petersburg and then take a bridge over to Tampa, but yeah, not with this kind of weather coming, and there's more rain coming from that way, it looks like, too. So plans have changed. Not that I actually have any place to go, but all I do know is I'm going to stay away from the dark clouds, because the last 3 times I've gone out, I've gotten wet, and I really prefer not to get wet this time. So we're going to head down here to highway, I guess it's called Highway 19, and then I guess we're going to head north. All I know is I'm not planning on getting wet today. So then maybe going north isn't a good idea, looking now. It's really funny because where I live is sort of like a little bubble. I mean, there can be rain all around me, but there will not be rain right in the center of the city, including at my house, normally. And it's not just today it's like that, it's frequently like that, so there's probably some kind of geological reason I really don't know about or could really care less about to explain it all. But less rain is a good thing to me, so yeah, don't start now. Because you see, in Florida, we don't get drizzles. We get about 10 seconds of drizzle, and then we get a torrential downpour. And that happens frequently, especially when I'm out on my bike. And it it happened the day that I picked the bike up too. I took a taxi to the bike shop, and just as I was walking in, it started sprinkling a little bit. And within about 3 minutes, it was absolutely pouring, torrential rain and everything. And the bike shop guy said to me, I can tell you came today to pick up the bike." We had a laugh about that. So I had to go ahead and spend an hour there. Well, I didn't have to, but I spent an hour there waiting for the rain to subside. And it didn't end, but it subsided to where I felt comfortable riding a new bike that I didn't know much about, meaning how it handled and all that, on brand new slippery tires. So then when you come out of the bike shop, you have to go south before you can go west to go north again, because I live north of it. And so I went south, and it started raining heavier because it was rain that had just passed. And then when I got east, it let up a little bit, and I started going north, and it let up more. Okay, let's see. This is Highway 19, which is a perpetual construction project. And I absolutely hate riding on it, or driving on it too. That sign is wrong. So this will be the wind noise test. Oh no, it won't. We can't get on there today. Okay. But this will be the wind noise test on the motorcycle to see how the camera works and how the sound recorder works and all that. I haven't actually tried the sound going quickly yet. Green light, go. Not sure where we can actually get back on the elevated version of it, but I guess we'll find out. It's different almost every day, it seems like. Should have saw that. Everywhere I look, all I see are dark clouds, except right above me, thank goodness. So, I don't really know how far I'll be going or how long I'll be out for today. I just know I'm out and I'm going. And that's what motorcycling is all about. You go out and you go. You know, it's not like when you have to run 10 errands and you hop in the car and you're in the car for 3 hours going here and there. It's just about out and riding. And you're just tooling along sometimes on city streets like this, or sometimes flying down a highway, or who knows where you're going. You're just sort of going. And although the weather is making my choices limited if I don't want to get wet, it's still fun just to be outside, enjoying the warm summer air and going. No direction, nothing in mind, just out and riding and talking to myself and boring anybody who's listening to this into a coma. So let's go ahead and see how the microphone, or let's see what the sound situation is like up here. Oh, this is not good, but okay. Here we go. And we're off. That's the main road that leads to the causeway to get to Tampa. You can see all the cars coming down to the beach for the 4th of July celebration. My city has the biggest one in the metropolitan area, so everyone comes down, so it's a really complete mess later. And last year I just took the bicycle and went down on bicycle. Now the road should get better up here. Let's try it. Good. So I wonder if you can hear me over all the wind noise. I won't know until I get this on the computer, but the only way I'll know. And since the weather isn't really cooperating, I can't really... Oh, water. Rain. Yeah, we can send it home this way. Yep, here it comes. Here comes the rain. Completion 2015, I'll believe that when I see it. Now, for those who might be thinking, oh, he's a pansy, he doesn't ride in rain, I do ride in rain. I just don't feel like getting wet again. I mean, there are just some days when I don't feel like getting wet, and this is one of them, so I think I'm going to head home, or at least back to where the sun was, and see what happens, and maybe do a sound check and all that. Happy 4th of July. Thank you, you too. And take it from there, see what happens after that.